No,
Damn it, Craig.
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 I do not consent.
Do not consent.
Craigie. All right, so hopefully Craig can hear all three of us. I surprised Tim and playing with me today in person for the first time.
Yay!
Finally met Big Tim.
Tim is big.
Tim is tall.
How tall are you?
6'5".
Rex,
6'5"? What the fuck?
That's what I. Just kidding.
That's
Tim.
so big.
So last session, you guys made it to the entrance to the Mother Tree after really kind of bumbling your way up a mountain.
I
Walking
don't know
up
what you're talking about. I just disappeared and reappeared above with the giants.
That's true.
Or the stone.
You didn't really climb anything properly. You managed some stone giants, managed to beat them eventually, and finally found the gilded gateway down into the mountain.
Did I miss?
Yes, indeed.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I don't think you were there, John. Finally, and made your way to the gilded gateway that is the entrance to the caverns beneath, essentially. We'll pick up. You guys are waiting there. You know, it's quite a ways down.
Yes. Yes, I believe it is.
We'll say you are, I believe it is about 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. What do you guys want to do?
Everything.
We're at the gates right now.
Mm-hmm. You've walked through what is essentially the gateway down. It is a wooden clad entryway that has golden script written around it.
And this is to
the caverns below
where the rock tree was.
Yes.
The dog people.
Oh no.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? They were mean, right?
They were not mean. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, it would be excellent if, because if I remember correctly, this place is like pitch black.
It is completely pitch black.
My first roll, I need to get an advantage on that.
Mm-hmm. No, it is completely pitch black as you head down. Last time you guys went extremely slowly because it was so dark, and it took you about a day and a half just to walk down this path into the mountain.
Right. So, I have a question for you, Ian, about some semantics with a spell. Right?
Yeah.
And with how it reacts to a specific thing that I have in my inventory. So
Sure.
My shield, okay, we haven't really talked at length necessarily about my shield and how shiny it is, but I picture it being like obviously the wood portion, but then the metal portion that was around it would be very like silvery and shiny, right?
Shiny as Thunder's ass.
So if I were to cast light and use light, the cantrip, on the wooden portion of the shield, would the silver outline kind of magnify that forward?
Not as much as you would hope as you try it for the first time.
Okay.
The angle that the light is coming out kind of just reflects it back into your eyes with the curve of the metal banding around the rim of your shield.
I see.
Is not as effective as you would have hoped.
So turn it around is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, you didn't try it upside down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess Flaith is still going to cast light on his shield and try to use it as essentially a flashlight.
Okay. How long does light last for?
1 hour.
Oh, yeah.
Or until, hold on, is it 1 hour or until, let me double check. Until the spell ends, object sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. It can be colored as I like, completely covering the object with something opaque blocks the light. The spell ends if you cast it again or dismiss it as an action. So I can dismiss it if I so choose.
Okay.
Don't
So,
we have
yeah.
a few magical that glow in the dark?
What's that?
Don't we have some Doesn't Delta have a glowing dildo?
She sure does. She sure does.
That's true.
Bruce
Harlow
has Steve.
uses control flames to create like a light.
Okay. As Flame flips the shield around, which is projecting a little bit more light, it's enough to see fairly easily. It still casts some shadows in certain portions. And as Harlow controls Flame, Delta, would you like to pull out your pork sword?
She sure does.
As you pull out the pork sword, its quivering mass jiggling lightly. Throughout this cavern.
Is there a smell with the pork sword?
She keeps it very clean. Delta's very, very, very clean.
Roll for
Roll
it.
for
Let's
cooking.
roll for. That's a 17. Not to you. Doesn't smell bad.
Cool.
Harlow
Also,
can't-
one more thing, Ian. While we're walking, Flainth is going to dump 2 first-level spell slots to give himself one 4th-level spell slot back,
Okay.
and that ends up being a. So he goes up 4 sorcery points, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back down by 6. So he goes down to 2 sorcery points.
It's like his
So, somebody use those, Tim. Somebody needs to roll for your first time of travel underneath.
Not me. I rolled real bad last time this happened.
You
I
did.
will.
Penny,
Oh.
for it.
What do I need to roll?
Roll a d20 for me.
D20.
Roll a couple of these nuts.
Damn.
Oh no, I don't see what it was. What was
It
it?
was a 15.
Oh, okay.
The
It was a
light
15.
is sufficient to allow you to make good time. At the end of this day, you've made really good progress. However, since you started in the late afternoon, you still have a bit of travel before you are able to reach the end.
Harlow is going to summon his spirit totem of the cheetah and carry it with us to give us an extra 10 feet of movement every time.
Oh, okay. With that, then you absolutely make it to the bottom of the bait. You make it into the cavern.
We're fast as fuck, boy.
Folks is fuck, boy.
That's a fuck boy.
Quite large. Your light does not penetrate the darkness here as well.
Correct, which I think was something we discussed last time too.
Is it like throwing a hot dog down the hallway?
It's like
Like a
throwing.
hot dog down the hallway.
I would imagine it was more like throwing a needle down a hallway, but.
Into an overpass.
Ouch. That hurt.
Oh, last time I think we used the Hannah Berman last time and like light some bats up or something.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Sounds like something.
Yeah.
In fact, you lit some bats on fire and used them as spotlights. If you would like,
Right away, they're not technically living animals,
that's very true.
So we can't torture them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hippo would be okay with it.
But it is approaching what would be nighttime for you in the lit world. All of you are starting to feel tired as you enter this cavern. You know that eventually you will find some kind of shelters that have been built, but you don't remember how far those would be away, or you can't really gauge the distance on how far away those would be.
Would you say that I would remember those like shelters?
You remember the shelters, but I mean, it's been so long, you wouldn't remember how long it would take you to get there.
As long as I remember the object, I'm going to use locate object.
Okay. It's 1,000 feet, right, for locate object?
Yep.
It's further than 1,000 feet away.
Well, at
Fuck you,
least
John. Fuck you.
the
Yes,
direction.
you know it's straight ahead. You remember this cavern when it was lit at one point when you saw the mother tree for the first time. It's essentially a large round magma bubble. It's massive. It's like the interior of a volcano.
Oh, this one
It's huge.
Mhm.
where
and
we all died.
The mother tree's right in the center.
No, this is the one,
When we were,
John, where we got attacked by the dog people, brought to the mother tree, and then we made a deal with a dragon.
That is true.
Oh, I'm thinking of the one with the beholder.
Correct.
Mhm.
So this is not the
The
same
butt
one.
holder.
Okay.
They're different.
Hold up.
Yeah, different magma bubble.
Wait. Do we have the sending stone number of the dragon that we talked to?
Was that
Somewhere, I think.
Because couldn't we get him to help us out?
It's a little late in the day for that, don't you think?
Sending some number for a dragon that is one use.
That is a booty call.
Mhm.
They are expecting it.
I'm fine with this.
You better not be taking that from me, okay?
We're waiting for you to use it.
Mhm.
Wait,
So are you in camp tonight, or are you going to push on and risk some exhaustion?
I'd probably say because if people are down spell slots in hell,
Yeah, we are.
get a shelter and camp,
I
Okay.
take first watch.
Okay.
and I'll take second.
Third.
Okay. Third.
Fourth.
Okay. Roll. We only need 4 watches, so Flames, roll first watch. Roll a d20
That
for
is,
perception check.
I was to say that's perception. Yeah,
Do you have dark vision?
I do.
Okay.
I think all of us have dark vision.
Except for Harlow.
Mhm.
Does not.
I don't think I do.
Arlo doesn't?
Yeah, I'm not sure about.
I don't believe Bruce does either.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure
Weird.
Bruce doesn't either.
Cool.
Huh. All right, that's a 15 perception.
16 perception.
15. 1-5.
1-5. It is a
160? 160?
It's a calm first watch. You hear the trickle of water running down the sides of the cavern that you are camped pretty close to at this point, just to have your backs up something. You
Can
hear
I actually pin? Sorry.
dangerous. Nothing happens in your first.
Can I pinpoint where that trickling of water was?
Oh, it's like right behind you.
Oh, like actually dripping off the walls and stuff.
Like it's like a wet cavern. Like there's stalactites dripping.
It's like a wet, dripping cavern. Nice.
I see how it is. John, roll for your second watch as you relieve Flame.
Okay.
Well, yeah, check your modifier.
I know because it's so low.
For perception?
Hang on. Hold on.
Disadvantage.
Yep, I'm just pulling it up because I hit the wrong button.
Hang on. Let me see if there's something I can give him that would help him with this.
I'm control flame to help me with sight.
Okay. We'll give you
I'm pretty sure Bruce is going to need more help than Harlow.
a black beyond, so it'd still be with disadvantage to perceive anything in the
Hearing.
darkness.
True.
I'll give you a straight roll then.
Okay.
You can have a straight roll.
Let me. Perception is a 12. Come on, I need something good.
No.
17.
17.
Wait, you're actually rolling in person?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So
Me too.
he rolled a 5.
Yeah, we're all here.
We're all here together, playing together.
Well, I knew that, but I didn't know.
We're like
Rex,
super.
what is flanked persuasion?
Plus 13.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm close. I'm at a plus 11.
You're disgusting, and I hate you. Again, it's a pretty easy night. Nothing bad happens. It's Elliot singing. Oh, nothing bad happens on your
I
first.
just thought you were saying like in the darkness you hear a baby noise.
There are some dog people babies.
You do hear some howling and some shuffling, but no one approaches you. Tim,
Alrighty.
roll
So what
for
is it?
me. Perception.
So just D20 plus modifier.
D20 plus modifier, and you don't have disadvantages. You believe you have.
These
I do
together? Or, yeah.
Yeah, it's stuck together.
Do dark vision.
You do have dark vision. Yeah, you guys roll on that one.
Yeah, we don't want your stupid foam board.
All right, rude.
Nice.
22.
Black dragon.
You. Oh God. You do in fact hear some bubbling. In the cavern. It is very subtle. It is not coming from any of your party members, but you hear a faint bubbling somewhere. Can't tell where it's coming from, but it's around. It's in this cavern.
And
This
we're in a
cavern is-
magma cavern?
What you are in what you believe to be an old magma bubble.
Does it
If it
feel
were lava, we'd be seeing bright, hot lava. I assume.
Does it feel warmer than it did before?
You're asleep. You have no idea.
With the 22%, do I feel it being warmer?
Yeah, it feels a little bit warmer than it did before.
Wow.
Were we
You did-
here in the winter last time, or were we here in the summer last time?
You were here. It was right after the Harvest Festival.
So like
I believe.
fall.
So yeah,
It's getting cooler.
late fall.
Is it spring now?
It would be spring-ish, yes.
Yeah, like late spring, I think it was.
So weather or temperature wise, the air temperature would not be affecting it as much. It'd be about the same.
The temperature outside, you're not sure how it would affect it because you're so deep underground.
As I say, because yeah, we're so deep, it has to be something in the cavern.
Does it smell funny? Do I smell
With a
rotten?
22 perception, it is a little bit sulfury.
But I say, being that deep in the ground, it should be kind of cold. So if it's getting warm,
You remember it being warm-ish last time, but it is definitely warmer than it was.
Well, I guess Pella's going to, rouse the party and be and say, "Guys, it is feeling warm and smelling sulfury here."
Harlow hearing that is gonna do perception with advantage on smell.
Yeah.
Oh, so
That's a
that's a
16.
nat 1 and a natural 16 plus 12,
which is
is
28.
28. Ooh, not a good roll. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's terrible. For you, DC was 50.
I nailed it, guys.
No, it's definitely smells different in here. It is more sulfury, and it's almost singeing your nose hairs a little bit. You can feel the heat in your nose as you breathe in.
Ooh, I don't like that.
No.
Well, do we try to rush to get to the mother tree, or do we leave to avoid a volcanic eruption?
do we even know how to leave?
All day to get down here.
So I
Hold
feel
on.
like
It's too late at this point.
if Harlow is noticing that,
Mm-hmm.
he says we're pushing to the tree now.
Okay.
So
It
we're
is-
only getting half night's rest.
It is still like nighttime, technically.
So
So you guys would not have received a long rest. So you've not regained any health. Unless you want to roll some hit dice because you technically did get a short rest.
Okay, so
You would not have regained any spell slots back. You still need to complete another about 2 hours of rest to complete your long rest. So it is up to you to risk that 2 hours or to push on and take a level of exhaustion. which is disadvantage on ability checks, I think.
Mm-hmm. And saves.
I think saves are next. or
Oh,
number
yes,
two.
yes.
I don't know. I think we should risk it.
Okay, here's my question. Harlow's at full. Who would be willing to go a little bit ahead with Harlow and then like rest and wait for the party to catch up?
For the record, Flainth is a half elf now, so he technically has a full rest already
Okay. So
because he only needs 4 hours for full rest
As a half elf?
as a half elf. I believe it's part of the.
they like
Only-
meditate.
The elves.
Hold on. Let
Oh.
me double check. Fate ancestry.
Does
No,
Delta
that's-
need to sleep for like 23 hours then to get a full rest?
Damn.
I say yes.
I was about to say, 'cause I feel like that.
Give me a
Well,
minute. Let me.
Anybody can just purrs.
I'm pretty sure that Fey ancestry trait is only for full elves or full Fey, like satyrs. I don't think you get. It's a 4-hour rest for you as a half elf.
Correct. I just looked it up real quick. It's they do not have the trance trait. They have to sleep as normal races. I apologize.
So, up to you guys. What do you want to do? Push on.
Harlow
So-
need a full because he was already at.
Yeah, to not get a level of exhaustion, then yes.
If him and another person would go forward and then just to scout like maybe an hour or two ahead, wait for everybody, and then rest till everybody gets there.
I would say that's probably. I'll let you do that.
Okay.
I'll let you get your full rest if you scout a little bit, putting forth minimal effort. If you were to find something, get in a fight, and then try and rest, you would have to do the full rest again
Correct.
because you're putting out in the effort later.
Harlow looks to Hell and Flaint and offers out of the two of you to see like which one would want to scout with him ahead.
Pella, go ahead.
Okay, so the rest of you, are you guys going to stick back and complete your long rest for 2 hours and then catch up as Pell and Harlow move ahead?
Yes.
Yes.
Briefly.
Okay.
Yes, but the caveat being, Flainth is going to say before they take off, "Hey, don't do anything with the mother tree because if we do something with that, that could also just trigger the freaking volcano too."
Yeah, Harlow agrees and goes, "We're not going to do anything. We're seeing what's going on."
Unless the mother isn't even a danger.
Okay.
Um, does anyone have a sending stone?
Pell does.
You have two.
I have one.
Who's
Hello.
the other stone too?
The other stone?
The dragon.
Queen. No, the queen at the.
Oh,
She gave it to me.
Oh, the queen did?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Only for talking to the queen.
Does
Yeah,
anybody?
It's a hive.
Yeah.
God damn it!
You can't dial different numbers with sending stones?
No.
No, not technically. Not as it's written.
Oh, then what? How did the dragon give us the sending stone then?
Yeah, he gave you his number. I'm letting you use your sending stone to call the dragon one time.
Okay.
So
Use it and lose it, guys. Come on.
Harlow looks at the group, goes, "If you hear my trumpet, then you know
Mhm.
shit's going down."
And in a cavern like this, it would definitely echo.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then just make sure no shit goes down. Simple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys settle down to rest. Continue your rest. And Pell and Harlow move on. Health checks from both of you, please.
Pass without a trace.
All right. Add 10. Disadvantage on yours.
Yep. You said I can have advantage.
With
Straight
stealth?
roll.
For what?
The drink.
Oh, fine. I made here that I'm drinking right now. It's called Bourbon Paradise.
It's trash.
It's literally like chocolate milk, like level 14% alcohol,
and I hate
and just
chocolate
tastes like
milk.
it tastes like bourbon. It's straight strong.
I should definitely get a picture sent to that to me.
So 15.
Oh my god. John rolled
In
a
the
2.
chat right now.
8 plus 11, 19, 29.
29. Okay. You guys make your way out stealthily to the rest of the cavern.
Ooh, actually, let me look at one thing real quick.
You don't really bungle your way too much. Pell, with a 29, you're able to catch Harlow. Kind of, as only one person can catch Harlow before he falls into too many steam vents or cracks in this magma bubble. It is hard going, but you manage to make your way within about 2 hours to the next section that you remember, which is these little almost clay-looking kind of huts.
Oh, yeah, we remember the play nuts.
Okay.
Dog people houses.
Yeah.
They're actually dog houses, right?
They literally look like a doghouse. Like we would think it was a round.
Why do I don't remember if they were nice or not.
We were afraid of them at first, but they were nice.
You don't see any of them around. Just like last time, appears abandoned. The one that you're specifically looking at is
Is it
empty.
Emperor's house?
It's empty.
Didn't we shrink down last time? I don't remember. Maybe I'm making that up. I thought someone like shrank themselves and crawl in.
I think Harlow stuck his head in because it's all about all it would fit in.
Yeah, I looked in.
Barbie doll is like an eye peering in.
Fucking terrifying. But they weren't in there.
They weren't in there, and this one is completely empty.
Perception check.
Are you trying to perceive or investigate? Are you like going in, or are you looking?
Observing to see if it's been like empty for long.
Okay, perception.
Plus 12 is at 27.
There is significant dust. Or what you kind of perceive, it's like volcanic ash, I guess, a little bit. It's empty. There's literally nothing here. You see no tracks on the ground, but if you blow on it with your trunk, you do see little puffs.
Do we remember how we got to the mother tree from the little huts? Or did they like take us there in bags or something?
As you walked through, they eventually surprised you, knocked you out, and brought you to the mother tree.
Oh, okay, so we don't remember how to get there.
You don't know how to get there.
With
your 20, what was that,
27
perception check, it's getting hotter. It's hotter here than it was by the walls.
Okay.
Well, they were, when the mother tree like approved of us, they were all friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Do us with like the guardian, the magical gift of the tree, have a sense of where the tree is?
You're not as connected with this one, so no, you do not. And this one was very hard to wake up.
It was
because it's petrified. It is.
How did we wake it up last time?
Pell used his mind powers.
Okay.
Mind bullets. That's telekinesis, Kyle.
If you remember, it was Pell used his mind powers plus Harlow was summoning like a wind with his druid crafting.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I was summoning. Yeah, I was
Nature
using wind
things to
gust.
wake up.
Mhm. Pretty much. Like this.
Oh, looks to Harlow. Do it again.
Maybe it's a sign.
Do some beans.
But it has been about 2 hours, which is what you guys agreed on.
Okay.
For your rest, or what you would need to complete your rest. About this time, you all wake up. Nothing has happened in your camp, as far as you can tell.
I'm just gonna do one investigation check to see if I know if there's a trail.
Yeah. And it's been about 2 hours. You all, Delta, Bruce, and Flames have completed a long rest. Valen is just resting with you.
Mm-hmm. Valen's like slumped over me.
The Valen's with them.
Okay, perfect.
Just passed out. Drunk.
It's hard being a dad.
It's hard being a dad. Trust me. My God.
Dad-like, man.
That's why he drinks this.
Why he drink? You should have had the shot he had us have earlier. Oh, God, it was bugs.
Oh.
It's like a Chicago liqueur. Dude.
It's made to be bad. So anyway,
Is it ketchup? Like, put your head in
Literally
another
bug spray. Liquid bug spray is what it was. It was terrible. But you guys have completed a long rest. You know the vague direction in which Pell and Harlow went. Are you guys following or are you guys waiting to hear from them?
Length is going to, after he sees that everybody is waking up, he's going to use his one scroll of sending
Okay.
to cast sending and talk with the Pell.
Okay.
And
Sending-
he's...
Pal.
What's that?
You said the pal, like fancy royal.
Yes, the Pell.
What do you say to Pell? And it's like 25 words, right?
Correct. 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar, and they understand and can respond in kind.
Okay. Go for it.
no.
Pell, how is it? What have you found?
Hold on. How is it? What have you found? Okay.
8.
Is there any sign of the tree or dog people or houses?
That's 25.
I got 21.
It's 25.
Okay, 25.
Not bad. And you can respond with 25 words or less.
Yeah, Pell's going to say, found houses, no signs of dog people or mother tree. Yeah. It is getting hotter.
Mm-hmm. Getting hot in here.
That's 19.
You have 6 more.
6 more words.
If you want to use them.
Love you,
Farts,
dog.
farts, butts. There you go.
Perfect. And you get that response in kind. Pell
Flanth passes the message.
Pell trails off at the end and then finishes with fart butt, fart butt, fart butt, fart butt, fart butt.
And then the last one is Harlow going,
And you smell the faintest scent of a fart from a distance.
Telepathically.
Telepathic
I'm
fart
gonna roll how
noises.
good this, how bad this is.
Okay. 16's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Natural one's worse.
Oh, it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Flanth does pass that message on to the group, including the fart.
Including the fart. Wonderful.
Instead of saying butt farts or whatever, he's actually farting every time.
I want to know performance. How good is that fart?
You already rolled your performance.
No, for flanked.
Why is Fancy if he conveyed
He's transmitting it. Yeah.
Oh,
You want me to give a performance for the farts? Just a second. Let me get into... I had just stepped away from my computer, so...
no, you're totally... You know where they're going. You know... You get a general sense of the vague direction that they left in. Do you guys move forward?
More importantly, right now, my performance check was an 18, but yes, I would say that Flanth starts to move in the direction.
You mimic that fart so good. Kyle, you and Penny are just blown away. Literally, a little bit.
You know the episode of SpongeBob where they're going up, up, up. That's what it was.
Bottom, yeah.
It's just like that. All right, you guys moving forward?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You guys move forward. It's about 2 hours of walking, dodging certain crevices and magma vents that as you look down, you can see a faint glow coming from beneath. About 2 hours later, you approach what is essentially a little clay round hut that you see Pell and Harlow sleeping inside. You guys have all both completed your long rest as well, and it is perceptibly warmer near this house than it was.
Like, is it warmer than when Pell and Harlow first got there? Or just
Yes.
What's that?
Is it warmer since we've got there?
Perception. Street perception.
Would you say advantage because Harlow's really good at understanding heat with heat needle?
Nope. In your dreams.
Fine.
DC was 35. No, it is.
Inspiration.
It is no. It is not. It is not that much. It is maybe a little bit warmer, but it's not significantly hotter than when you arrived. It is just hotter than when you arrived inside the cavern to begin with.
It seems getting hotter as we go further inside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Harlow, are there paths leading out of instead of just where we came from?
Investigation with disadvantage
Oh, because it's dark.
because it's dark.
Flames would like to assist because, dark vision.
Great roll.
Or can I help him?
Oh, you're the one who said it first.
Hmm.
I know. It sucks to be you. 16.
Gotcha.
There, outside of this hut in particular, you are not seeing anything. There's no visible paths.
So the ground doesn't seem like more trodden in certain areas at all.
No, the ground is very hard. It is rock. It is obsidian, almost glass-like in certain places. It's hard to tell.
Smash
what
the
could be
houses.
more.
It's a secret lever. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to whistle as loud as Flaint possibly can, kind of in a come here whistle, you know what I'm talking about, for dogs?
Mm-hmm.
And using my persuasion check.
Sure.
Persuasion with the dog.
Sure.
Wait,
You're gonna dog whistle the dog people. Go
And you-
for it.
and you have thaumaturgy, don't you?
I do, but I'm not going to use that. I'm going to just whistle as loud as I possibly can with the persuasion. And you said this is just straight persuasion?
Great persuasion
Guidance.
with guidance.
That is a 29 without the guidance.
Okay.
Let me see what the guidance would be. Okay, 30.
Okay. You whistle. It's pretty loud, and then it booms across this massive echo chamber that is a magma bubble that is made essentially of molten glass.
Oh, God. What have I done?
Ounces around,
Or is it a whistle that
rings, absolutely rings in your ears.
Harlow takes. I'd say Harlow.
So
takes
I found the resonating, what is it called? The resonating, oh, God.
Yeah, you nearly found the resonant frequency
Frequency.
of
Yes, thank you.
magma bubble. Luckily, you didn't.
shatters.
No, you get no response immediately from the hunt.
If
Okay, well,
his name was, I believe there wasn't a name.
No, it's not.
Thought there
Don't
was.
put me on a fucking spot like that, Taylor.
Clifford.
I'm
It's not
sure
goddamn
just
Clifford.
If fellow members
Pell,
would call out that name.
there probably was a name. Probably written down in my notes, which are, of course, not here. They're at work.
Plea Ford.
Shut the fuck up. You fucking nerd. You goddamn inspiration, you piece of shit.
Pell would use thaumaturgy to calling out. his
Okay.
name.
With that, maybe a little bit better than dog whistling. The dog people. It's like trying to give Delta a catnap. It's kind of rude.
Just plain stereotyping.
Exactly.
Wait,
Blatant
is it
stereotype.
stereotyping that I gave her fancy feast?
Absolutely.
You ate it though.
Just
you did.
because it's a stereotype doesn't mean I can't lean into it.
I
I
love it.
thought Delta rejected it.
They did at the second one. They
I
ate.
thought they did. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I can't
Nope.
remember.
Beef, here we go.
Tuna.
What am I, 4?
Yeah.
Is it a persuasion roll? Or?
It'd be a persuasion roll.
Okay.
And you got
I say with advantage because you're using a name.
Plus, okay, so
and a D4.
the
I don't know where the pointy one is for that set.
Probably in your foot.
Ooh, 17
Plus
plus 3 is 20. 20.
dirty 20. As the whistle dies, you hear Pell call out the Hun leader's name. Insert name here. And you begin to hear fucking Benji. God damn it.
Chef.
You start to hear some shuffling coming towards you.
Excellent.
What do
Can
you guys
Harlow
do?
understand which direction it's coming from?
It's coming from what would you perceive to be the center. Where it is coming from the direction that the door to this hut is facing.
Okay.
I guess if there's something over here, I guess I assume it's the.
Ian, does Flaith see any other huts nearby?
Noise that maybe.
Okay. You guys just wait.
Does Flaith see any other huts nearby?
There are a few huts nearby, yes.
And does it look like they're all oriented the same way, or are they kind of pointing just like slightly skewed from each other?
They are all slightly skewed from each other, seemingly pointed to the central location.
Why didn't we think of that?
I see. Yeah, so Flaith is going to start to walk in that direction
East.
towards the shuffling sounds.
All right. You start walking that way towards this shuffling sound. As
He does draw his shield, but not Mother's Fang.
Okay. Do you still cast light on it?
No, not this time.
Okay. You continue forward towards the center of this cavern, or what you perceive to be the center of this cavern. The shuffling is getting louder, and the heat and sulfuric smell is getting more intense. After about 5-7 minutes of walking, Flaith, you see a mass coming towards you.
A mass. Does the mass look like multiple... crud.
You have dark vision, don't you?
Yes. Does anybody else follow me when I walk this way?
Delta will.
Harlow is close behind, but still like behind.
Okay.
Flaith does stop once he sees the mass coming toward him. Just because he wants to get it close, or he wants to see what they are as best as he can before they get to him.
And give me a perception check.
Sure. Perception check. Oh dear God! Somebody else, please. That's a 7.
Okay, Harlow will.
Harlow, you are too far behind.
Can I give him
Delta? Is Delta close enough?
You said you stuck behind.
That's fair. I did say that.
And you don't have dark vision, so you can't see shit.
So yeah,
I'll give
Flaith does
Is that-
vocally say, "What
Is
the hell
Delta
is
close
that?"
enough?
Delta, you catch up as the mass begins to get within Flaith's sight, essentially.
Okay.
You see what does actually appear to be a mass of separate creatures. Let's see how they respond to you. Okay.
I love that how you're trying to dice rolls from us.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah, but okay. Here's a DM cover.
Because Tim and I are just watching his roll.
Good or bad?
He doesn't have a great poker face, so when he rolls, he's going.
It was good for you guys. It wasn't good for me.
He was disappointed.
Boring for me.
Oh, good.
I got the point.
Did you put this so he can't see because he's taller?
No, I just put it there. Okay. Oh, that's perfect. Can you guys still hear me? There.
I can still hear you, yeah.
Yeah.
So, it does appear to be a huddled mass of separate creatures. They do not appear to be hostile towards you at this time. It is hunt or like kind of small-ish dog people, typically about 4 to 5 feet in height. 5 feet being like the biggest.
These corgis.
No, it is a kind of. It's kind of like a bastardization of a bunch of different types. It's like a general dog.
So they're a mutt.
Yeah, all of them. There's no purebred here. It is all. They are a multitude of different colors, but they're all kind of wearing the exact same style clothing.
Is there a wiener dog one? A dachshund?
No dogs.
No dog.
Is there a chihuahua?
One of the hunts that just has a massive wiener.
Red Rock.
Over Red Rocket perception. Yeah.
And I have plus mine.
Nope, this is no.
It's
No.
too dark, I can't see.
Yeah, too dark for you to see the red rockets that are flaring. You know, thing.
There they are. Look, it's the red.
They stop about 5 feet away from you, Flame. Within
Okay.
reach, and they kind of form a crescent around your group. Not aggressively, but cautiously almost forming around you in a semi-protective way.
Okay.
Harlow's, for it still being too dark, and Harlow's like, who's there?
Is somebody there, guys? Anybody knows what's happening?
Announce yourself.
Does Pell recognize the leader there?
You check that.
Harlow, say announce yourself.
Let's see. 22.
Hey.
The leader you do see, or who you think was the leader, is kind of near the back of the group at this point.
What's their name? Clifford.
Gorgeous.
Clifford.
Turin.
Gordon. Nope, Gordon.
Turin.
Well,
Turin is near the back of the group, slowly moving forwards. Definitely one of the older members of this tribe, of this group. Has significant graying around his eyes and mouth. Definitely the goodest boy.
Are there any signs of like blight with him?
Are there what?
Are there any signs of blight with him?
Ooh, roll a perception check.
I didn't think of that. They're not attacking right away.
That's a 10, so meh.
For you to tell.
Are they like
It is pretty dark still. They did not bring any light with them.
who was the
and everything is in
that did the
grayscale?
sound test? Was that Pavlov? Pavlov. If I ring a bell, do they start salivating?
No. But everything is in grayscale, so it's kind of impossible for you to see the telltale streaks across their skin that would lead you to believe that they would be blighted.
Well, since Pell,
Right.
Turin's name, Pell's going to, step forward kind of and bow his head and say, "Hello, Turin. We're here to restore the mother tree back to health."
This fund looks at you, kind of squints his eyes a little bit. and seems to recognize you. Yes. Welcome back. You'll have to hurry.
It seems hotter here than last time.
Yes, the outskirts of the town are starting to burn. We don't want her to burn, though. We're protecting her best we can.
Then take us to her.
Yeah, if we can get to her quickly, we can restore her as we plan to. Maybe she can prevent the volcanic eruption or move herself to a safer place.
Because don't we have like a serum now or something?
Well, I think we can make it still, don't we? Or did we make all of it at the same time?
I believe you made all of it.
We made all of it because it's in Flank's possession.
Okay, good.
The Turin looks at you, Flame, and Pel. Mostly at Pel, because you're the one who's talking to him. You guys look really at the front. Looks at you right in the eyes, Pel, and just says, run. Drops to all fours and just fucking books it.
He leaves?
Yeah. The group turns on a heel, drops to all fours, and books it away from you.
So Carlo wild shapes into like a wild dog, and runs after.
Yeah, Pel's gonna run after him too.
You are keeping pace. You guys, not so much. Turns out, Hunt looks silly, are very adorable, but fast as fuck, boy.
Is the other later name?
Hang on.
Under.
Hang on. Flaith is going to cast haste.
No.
Can I share an inspiration with Pel?
No.
Flaith would like to cast haste on Pel and Bruce.
Okay.
Twin casted, so that would be. Hold on, let me double check how many sorcery points that is.
Full rest though.
So 3. So 3 sorcery points. 1, 2, 3 to twin spell it, and 1 third level spell slot to cast haste. So now both of their movement speeds are doubled.
Okay, so Bruce, you and Pel are able to also keep pace. Only Flame and Delta fall slightly behind, not incredibly behind, in the distance with your dark vision, but they are consistently about 40 feet in front of you. Slowly moves to 50, slowly moves to 60, until
we can't see them anymore.
Well, until a glow kind of starts to light them from the front.
Oh.
They are running towards a glow, essentially. All of you begin to see in color. The Huns seem to shy away from the slide a little bit, having lived most of their life in this dark void. Light is unfamiliar to them. Stop it, John. Gee, how dare you?
Love you, Dad.
However, you all begin to see more and more scatterings of these little huts. Again, doors faced one direction towards the center of this cavern. And towards the center of this cavern, rising in a great height, is the petrified mother tree. Her branches stretching out almost skeletally, because there are no. It is just the branches of a tree sticking out, completely bare. Background is completely lit by fire, by brimstone, by hot magma flowing.
Okay, so we're there now.
You have just arrived. You're a dog.
Okay.
Woof, woof.
Okay, so I come out of wild shape.
Okay.
Go. I controlled that. That was fun.
I'm imagining Harlow panting still like a dog,
Yes.
for the record.
Here,
Yep.
his foot.
Mm-hmm. I've never been this flexible.
Ooh.
Also like to piss.
Roll for Red Rocket.
Blowing in the wind.
The trail behind Harlow.
Yep, there is now.
Follow the trail.
Yeah, it was a trail.
So In our bag of holding, do we have a gem or a diamond worth 300 gold?
Check your bag. Yeah,
I don't believe we do.
I think you do.
I don't think we do either.
Your bag of holding is pretty bare at this point.
Of money,
When it
anyway.
comes to gems. Yeah,
When-
money and gems.
And money. You guys have a bunch of random shit.
We do.
Most of it you don't know what it does even.
So I can't do Revivify.
Oh, absolutely not.
And it would it even work with this tree?
Oh, fuck no.
Okay.
I'll give you that for free.
Oh, I mean, the mother tree isn't.
The mother tree is not
Dead.
dead. It is petrified. It has
Um,
gone through a process of becoming stone.
Like from Futurama, the Dolomite dog.
Like literally,
yes.
like
Okay.
it is.
There's some tree nougat in the middle.
It is presumed.
It's a-
Hold on. Did I just hear Tim just say there was a tree nougat in the middle?
That's right.
This
an
tree
Oreo,
is
but
fine.
the tree is the cream of the Oreo.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
At one point, this tree decided to protect itself against whatever was happening to it, and preserved itself against time by becoming stone.
Most likely a volcano coming below it.
Fair.
But you can't burn stone, so
Well, it depends how hot the lava is.
The
yeah. I just said that. I was like,
I need all of you a Constitution save. DC, I'll give it to you, is 18.
5.
15.
Is bless also used on savings or is it just attacks?
I think it's use a plus on a saving throw.
I only rolled a 15 total.
rolling Constitution saves.
You save. Bruce, what'd you roll?
That's 23.
Nice.
So Bruce and Harlow save.
Um,
You guys say,
I'm gonna give bless counts. So
oh, plus does count.
yep.
Okay.
So who needs it?
Everybody but you and Bruce.
So there's 3 there.
Okay.
Everyone gets
Well, I mean, Harlow, Delta rolled a 5.
Yeah, Delta would, even with Bless, Delta wouldn't get to it.
DC's
Mhm.
Plains, what do you roll?
15
Oh, I
total.
get aura protection too.
so they get an extra. Wait, I also
Extra to your charisma modifier. But that doesn't
3.
stack. Which one of you has a higher one? Which one has a higher charisma?
I got 3. What does John have?
I have a 3 as well.
Oh, so then we just get +3. So I don't need Bless then at that point because I'd be at 18.
Okay.
Let me see if I cast it up at a higher level.
Probably pull us up.
Wait, Aura Protection is just a class skill.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know how you cast that at a higher level.
No, I'm saying bless.
Oh,
You guys,
Ah,
if you did not
Let me
make
check.
it, you take points of fire damage.
how much?
The sheer heat in this area begins to burn you.
I didn't hear that. How many?
12 if you did not save. If you did save, you take 6. You take half damage.
John, if you upcast it, just increases the people, not the.
What I just saw. Thank you.
All right, so I took 6 damage, and you said 12 for the rest.
12 to the rest.
So Delta took 12. Just a moment. Let me pull a sticky note up.
You'd think Delta would like the heat. Don't cats like being sunbathing?
Through the petrified.
No, no,
one.
no. They like sunbathing, not the heat.
Yeah, nougat. We gotta get a
Much
nougat.
like me right now.
Hot as you stand. And
So
you,
it's just Delta that took that, right? The 12.
what would you guys like to do?
Okay, just a minute.
I was going to say that to the party and say, in order for so much, we're going to have to get through the outer shell. to leave. So I guess we're gonna again.
Harlow looks at and goes, use your call. Call the dragon, see if they can help.
What?
I don't.
Why would we call a dragon? No.
El's gonna go onto his knees and start praying to the mother tree and reaching out with his mind to try and rouse her from her slumber again.
Okay.
Harlow does the same.
Religion checks, I guess, from both of you.
+9.
Plus 7. Guidance.
Plus
Plus
a
D4.
+2. So
15.
24 plus 2 is 26.
16.
You hear nothing at all.
Just busy tones.
No, you are
I've
reaching
done
out to a presence that
Present.
should be a presence that should be very familiar to you, and it is like it's never been there.
Ooh, the AOL. Got it.
Yeah. You take 5 points of save.
Because I had dial up? That's rude.
Very young one. Now you're just having to wait for internet.
I didn't have internet until I was in like middle school.
To do. You begin to feel the
Elementary.
smell of a presence, but it is slow.
Yeah.
And it is mostly asleep,
Not like last time.
very much like last time. What do you try to say to her with your?
Well, trying to let her know that here, when we have a way to remove the blight from her, that we,
Like,
as her loyal servant, I'm here to do that.
It's like in Finding Nemo, the whale talking.
Oh,
It's
you're talking.
It's so slow.
Yeah.
The response that you get is like it almost feels like it takes an hour, but it's like, who are you?
Oh,
It is, but it is so. It takes an hour for them to say. That's what it feels like. It's only been a couple minutes, but it takes a
yeah.
long time for it
He's talked to her before, so he's like, yeah, yes, it's me, Pell, loyal servant, cleric of the mother trees.
She brightens up a little bit as you say cleric of the mother trees. And particles begin to form in front of the group of you as she tries to bring physical presence into this mortal realm.
is there something we can do to help her?
What do you think? What do you want to do? It's kind of up to you guys.
Okay. I'm using this as a stretch idea.
Oh, like what something you can do?
Fuck off.
Understood. Go on.
You sacrifice Harlow. That works.
Okay, perfect. Let's see. Harlow dies. Wonderful. Okay. Harlow is dead
Perfect.
forever. The tree is wide awake, like, hey guys, how are you?
Fuck, if that works, sure.
Talks like Cartman. It's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, they killed Kenny.
Hey you guys.
Timmy,
Timmy?
can I use enhance ability in any way to help them bring themselves present?
You can certainly try. How would you like to use enhance ability?
I see that Tim is and making that connection path or connection link, and so I am using my prayer connection to my mother tree to almost make like like internet points, like cable points,
And
almost.
yeah, you're trying,
Network.
you're trying to network and create something like a
Yes,
use Hal and everyone else. Are you trying to use everyone else's as well?
yes.
Okay.
So
Does
hand
enhanceability,
on
do you roll anything for enhanceability, or is it a
enhance ability gives advantage on skills.
so? I will roll with advantage
Okay,
to see what it does.
so
I'm going to set the DC as I'm going to give the mother tree a plus. I'm going to give her a +4.
okay, let me explain. I'm hand on Pel's shoulder, hand to flank.
Okay, I'm going to give her a plus
Hands across America.
disability check.
Yeah, hands across America. If you don't give a +5, you're racist.
It's a +4.
I knew it.
It's a +4 to the mother tree for this wisdom check. No, I'll do +5 makes more sense. +5
plus 50.
tree. And I'm going to roll for them. Roll with advantage, right?
Yep.
Natural 20.
What?
Roll a natural 20.
And the other one was a 1.
It was a 7.
Was a
It
7?
was a 7.
That was a 1, yeah.
I thought it was a 1. We're like, oh. And I almost shit ourselves.
All of you stand together, holding each other close, praying to the mother tree. If you're not praying, you're just giving your life essence almost to reach out. Yeah. Oh. Exactly. Just like Finding Nemo. To push the mother tree out of her shell and to break out of this petrified form that she is in, to awaken. The minute brings you all together, the last hand, whoever it is, touches Valen's sleepy shoulder. The form completely materializes in front of you. The mother tree is awake.
It all
And
pixelated
alive.
his style up.
What would you like to say to the mother tree? As she stands before you. It is a very old woman in clothes of a style that none of you recognize. You've never actually, I don't think you've actually seen the physical form of this mother tree before. You've seen that tree, but you've never seen her idealized human form.
I've never seen this one. I've seen
We have not seen this one yet.
a spirit of mine.
You've seen a spirit of yours. I think you've seen the rest of them.
Yes, just
Mother
never.
we've seen yet.
You've seen the mother tree in the broken hills.
So this is like
swamp.
mother of mother.
It almost appears so. It's a diminutive form of a woman with a tight bun and clothes of a style that none of you recognize, except to recognize that they are so old. You have no grasp of what culture could have influenced them in this modern.
So it's out of stock.
So, but also it is
Like stunning.
It's like the 80s, man. Like it's so
Flame,
far back.
Flame goes, girl, you need a makeover.
for all that she is diminutive, she is regal and stands with such presence that you can't help but bow.
So Harlow does bow and Druid crafts a beautiful flower.
Of course, Cal, I think, remains on his knees,
Mm-hmm.
bows his head and prostrate. Actually, prostrate.
Oh, I was like, what?
Puts his head down to the ground, essentially.
It goes, I'm ready.
Yeah, bends over backwards.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the exam, doctor.
As you Druid craft this punch to the mother tree, she walks up to you and does almost like not a hand signal, but a kind of greeting that you don't recognize. You said you bowed to her.
Yes.
She kisses your forehead, your nose, and your chin.
So the end of his trunk? Or
Yeah,
Mhm.
well, kind of.
his trunk against
For him, it'd be like the
the
base.
top of the trunk.
The top.
She takes the end of the trunk and just
Close it to it.
and blow up like a balloon.
Yep. And for you, Pal,
Sensitive cleared.
as you begin to prostrate yourself, she picks you up and says, "Too much for just me," and lets you stay on your knees to be respectful, but does the same to you, kisses your forehead, nose, and chin, and puts her hands on the side of your face. She looks to the rest. I've awoken.
What's up?
It has been. God damn it!
What's up, my homies?
I've awoken. It's been many years. Thanks, boys. She eats and daps and does other kid things.
She has healed.
I hate how you said all of that. It is real.
Hey, bring us over the cake. It's just 3 forks. I feel like we can just eat it from there. So the mother tree pulls out from a pocket a vape pen.
She's smoking like an honorable person.
Oh, I'm sorry. She pulls out a pipe.
Every I've ever had has a pipe, so don't mock pipe smoking.
You have a pipe.
What?
I got quiet all of a sudden.
Don't mind us. We're just eating cake.
Mm-hmm.
I want cake.
Oh. So the mother tree has appeared to you in her for the first time. What would you like to do?
Sorry, was the cake not for us?
Fine.
So
One piece of
you can
Where's my cake?
Fuck you, Kyle.
As you all wonder at the mother tree, roll another Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Has increased.
Oh, good.
Blessed again to everybody.
4.
Bruce got another 23.
Fucking
Better.
hell.
Go fuck yourself.
Delta, what is wrong with you?
Well,
I mean, Delta at least gets +3.
Plus
3 out of D4.
a D4 for blood.
+3 out of D4.
Yep.
For some reason, it auto rolled with advantage on my concentration save, but both of which would have saved if the DC is still 18.
The DC is not still 18.
Sad face.
Okay, well, one of them was an 18, one of them was a 16. I can take the lower of the two if you'd like, because I'm on my phone now. So
What'd you get? I'm good.
either an 18 or a 16. If I'm getting bless, or I know I'm getting the +3 from Bruce, so that would be a 21 or a 19.
Okay. Delta, would you?
Delta got a 4.
+3 plus didn't didn't Harlow do something?
Bless. Added. And then add 3.
So 7.
Interesting. Okay. DC was 25.
Damn.
It is really hot. It is
Yeah, I made it.
like now within 20 feet of what is like now a magma lake. It is flowing. It is hot. It is bubbling. It is getting closer. All of you, because all of you failed.
Is the mother tree aware
Well,
of
I passed.
Yes.
Bruce
she is.
passed.
What are you doing?
We're saving you.
Okay, hold on one second.
Bruce passed. I'm fighting this one.
You passed. You got more than a 25.
I got a 26.
Oh, you passed. Good for you.
We take half damage.
All of you take 28 points of fire damage.
Oh, except for Kyle.
Damn right, I'm taking that half.
28.
You take 14, Kyle.
Woo!
It's only going to get higher.
Flaith quickly pulls out the potion
And
that he has used to create and to help with reviving the other mother tree.
It does not.
And
that
hello?
Hi, go ahead.
Yeah, Flaith pulls out the potion to help with healing the mother trees and stuff, and brings it forward to her and says, "Hey, it's getting kind of hot in here. Do you need this or not?"
She looks to you.
Get fucked, Ian.
I just did get fucked. Wow, that hurt a lot. My wife just ate cake off of my fork as I was going towards my mouth.
Red, that was so well timed.
It was really good. I was about to drop on everything.
Hey, that was fucking good drama.
She
it's not bad.
looks at you, Flame, kind of smiles a little bit and says, "Luckily for me, my current state puts me at an advantage against the blight. However, it is slowly trying to reach my core.
Okay.
You have limited time."
Excellent.
The magma smiles. The heat may go in first, though.
So the mother tree wants to smoke it, right?
Fears.
Smoke the medicine.
Wait, she disappears?
Uh-huh.
The whole tree, or just the aspect of her?
Apparition.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, she didn't open up to let us put the potion in yet.
How you guys gonna do it? It's rock.
Well, if we damage it, he gets vulnerable to lava.
Yeah, how are you guys gonna do it?
Okay,
Damn
so
it until we can feed it.
so if we damage the rock, it
would probably damage the tree itself. Oh my god.
Well,
strike the rock?
to get to
Strike the rock.
Yeah, you could damage it. Don't you have change earth or?
Mm-mm. No, because I corrected all my spells.
I think you overcorrected.
No, I overcorrected it first, and then I recorrected.
See. So definitely going to start preparing the sword and the potion to deliver this, and saying, "Come on, guys, figure something out. I'm not going to be able to help you with figuring out. I'm preparing this."
You guys figure it out.
Okay.
I
Harlow.
vote we hack at the tree until we get an opening.
Okay. Harlow goes up to the tree. Punches it with thunderclap.
Okay. What level?
I'm just gonna do the first level. Actually, it's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
Yes.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Echoing thunder throughout the cavern. You see a ripple across the magma. Nothing.
Harlow looks at it and goes, "Please."
She opens completely.
See, you got
That always works with women.
Wait, let me try. Hey, Marissa. Please.
Yeah, it does. Knew it.
Never
Never
mind.
mind. Yeah, it didn't work with women either.
You're a woman.
Woman.
Do the
So,
roar.
what do you guys want to do? The magma is getting closer. You have very limited time to access the mother tree and deliver this healing potion to her before the blight overtakes her or this magma attempts to destroy her.
It was a similar thing last time with the other mother tree where we had to basically ask her to open get to the middle without damaging the outside. You hit a thick bark in that case.
It was a thick bark in that case, but you also had the sword, which was specifically designed to deliver the heart of the tree.
Yeah.
We still have the same sword. It's just much
Yeah.
fang.
What about me?
You need a stone sword in this
Cool.
case?
Say,
Also, Ian, as soon as they find a way to open it up so the sword can deliver the potion, Flainth is essentially readying his action to
Yep.
or to plunge the sword into that area.
okay, sounds good to me. Where are
But
you
I have to
standing?
be AFK for a little bit.
Sure.
But just kind of following them around and keeping an eye on where she might reveal that the core would be to deliver the potion to.
Perfect. Bruce, what are you doing?
Bruce is casting magic missile
At what?
at the tree,
Okay.
at like kind of the base, a little bit like right around the knot of the tree.
Okay, roll damage for me then, bud.
Harlow's making a moat.
That's a 4.
Okay, you take 4 points of damage as it bounces off the tree and hits you.
She's rubber, you're glue.
It is the arc on some other tree is like glass. Again, it's the inside of a magma tube. She's basically been petrified as obsidian, extraordinarily hard, and just reflects the damage that try to affect her with.
Is there like a lava lake kind of like around the tree kind of?
It is
on the other side.
It is on the other side of it. It is approaching.
Harlow takes the glaive and makes just a deep moat into the ground.
That sounds like a bad idea to me.
Okay.
I mean,
Unless
maybe the roots aren't petrified. I don't know.
he's gonna dig.
You're going to
Some
try and dig
foxholes
something like a fox
trench.
Yeah.
Trench.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then like redirect.
Give me a strength check.
Oh, easy.
If you try and redirect it, you know you're not going to be able to redirect it, but it might give you time.
I'm gonna.
Don't roll the cake, man.
New dice tray.
I'm gonna guidance myself.
Can you guidance yourself?
Yes.
I love that.
I'm gonna burn my inspiration.
Give a second. You already said
Play on hands for yourself.
No, I didn't.
Okay, fine. 10.
10 plus 2 at guidance.
Okay.
14.
14. It's like 2 feet deep, maybe, and about 10 feet long. Not big.
Hey, you know what? It's about how you use it.
The lake is
Motion?
deep and flowing quickly.
Magma does not flow quickly.
Can. It's viscous. It depends.
You're viscous.
That's how hot it is.
What do you think? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Ian's nipples.
Delta, what do you want to be doing?
Well, Delta was originally going to do the magic missiles and has learned not to do that. So,
Good idea.
It's
Welcome.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess that you can't touch the mother tree if it is like, or if it's like magma.
You can touch the mother tree if you'd like.
Would it burn?
The magma is behind the mother.
Okay.
Location is.
Rest is yours, buddy.
Give me an investigation check if you're touching and investigating her health.
What is it?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Oh, sharp.
Probably what,
16.
probably what Bruce should have done to begin with.
16.
16. All right, perfect. DC was 15. Look at that. You begin to investigate and touch the mother tree, looking for a crack, looking for somewhere where the sword might slip in to deliver this potion nearer to her core, to the heart. Every tree has a heart. but it is difficult for you to find this one
Might call it a deal.
until you look up the branches and realize that you can climb this. You could reach the top of this very easily.
Oh, Delta's climbing.
You begin to climb and you look up and down. You see nothing until you reach the very top. And looking down to the crown of the tree, to the top of where the branches start to leave the trunk, you see a little bit of a sliver.
Delta shouts down to everyone else, like, guys, I found the crack. I found it.
Hashtag nougat tree.
Delta's found the catnip.
Flame hears you and with his prepared action begins to leap up the tree. I'm going to roll athletics for him.
No. That's absolutely going to be Misty Step up there if it's less than 30 feet tall.
You were not here.
I've been listening, but I'm also reading Harry Potter to Charlotte, so.
Okay. I've also been really, really bad, so I kind of wanted you to fail. Sorry.
Misty Step is a bonus action, so.
You take the easy way out.
Only
Misty
of
Step,
ingredients.
using your fancy magic, like fancy boy you are, and you appear right next to Delta. Looking down, it is very apparent where this, the crown of this tree has almost broken a little bit, and you can see what appears to be a crack that could lead down
So what you're
through stone to the heart of this tree.
so what you're saying is he has to crown through the tree?
No,
Like a baby born?
Kind of.
no.
The sword has to create the crown. Dad, how does sex work?
You just said coming in. You were prepared, right?
Oh god.
We came to you with it in our hands. What do we do?
You have prepared your action. You've applied the you've begun to apply the potions to your fucking sword.
You apply the lube.
You apply the potion and you slide it in. Yeah. It's not weird. I'm sorry, thrust it in.
I'm so sad. Everything hurts.
As usual, we could not find the plate.
Gosh, hope for lucky here. You stick your sword through the crack. I hate this now. Everything hurts.
You did it. Your fault.
Wait. So this is Flaint's first time.
No, it's your second. You did it to the other tree too.
Oh no, that was Delta.
Was it Delta?
It was Delta.
It was Delta.
His first time because
Flames, it's your first
we're
time.
not saying that he was
She
with
used her sword
Harlow's
last
mom. We're not saying he was with Harlow's mom.
Yeah, I know.
time. That's true. Yeah.
Flames, it's your first time. How do you want to do this?
Roll for performance.
DC's 100.
He's not that excited.
It's kind of old, you know.
Ooh.
I don't know. It's the first time.
Dry. Going in. On the spine of your sword, which is a falchion, there is what you thought originally was a blood channel. However, it is a groove that flows into it's on the spine of your sword, and it flows into your crossguard. Pouring this potion down the crossguard, it flows down the spine of your sword and into this crack towards the heart of the mother tree. It takes time. You were not
It takes time.
you were not expecting that. It is nearly 5 minutes of waiting. As you wait again, this magma gets closer. I need all of you to roll one last Constitution saving throw. The DC is again going to be 25 as you're so close to this.
The water ball didn't help. You sure?
The water- Steam damage.
No.
That's a 26.
No.
Hey, again. 6.
It's plus 1. Alrighty. 12. Are we getting blessed this time, John, or no?
Yeah.
Everyone gets blessed, plus the aura vitality from Bruce,
Plus
right?
3 plus a D4.
Plus 3 plus a D4.
What is
Yeah.
blessed?
Doesn't need to roll that. Well, I don't
Oh
need
yeah,
to.
you don't need to.
It's not going to make it.
Yeah, yeah, make it.
What's that? What is blessed?
So is that 4?
D4
Mhm.
made it.
Yeah, it's not even gonna get close.
Made it with a 25.
Fuck you, John.
No thanks.
Your next year.
Nope. That's weird. Hey, Marissa. Ian wants me to fuck Kyle. Isn't that? Can you tell him that's weird?
That's hilarious.
Now that's on there.
If you did not meet the 25 DC, you take 18 points of fire damage. If you met it, you meet 9. You take 9. I rolled an 8 and a 1 both times.
Good.
On
Help
seat
it pass
die.
out the heat.
Good.
Plus my hit points.
So, 5 minutes after you have applied this potion to the mother tree, a burst of golden energy begins to flow from her. At first, it is slow, almost like rain trickling down the bark on her trunk. But soon it appears to burst forth almost in a bubble, forcing back this magma, almost forcing back the darkness and bringing light to this cavern for the first time in decades, centuries, millennia. The Huns look about in wonder, as for the first time in their lives, the place where they live is lit. It remains
Lit.
It is absolutely lit.
Oh,
It remains bright as this energy gathers into an almost sun-like point at the top of this dome. The mother tree's image appears before you all again, bowing and saying, "Light is gone. Thank you for healing me. Luckily, this one was easy. The blight took long to reach my core and had not nearly impacted me, so my sisters may be worse off. Help them next. Help them fast. We don't have much time left. Go on. Do your duty." Bows to you all and disappears. It is now bright light. It is almost like a daytime light in here. The Hun are blinking a little bit, having not being used to this kind of environment, but they will adjust and be used to it soon.
Harlow leans over to Delta and goes, I feel like you can make a business making glasses for them. Like shades for them.
Speak no more, friend. Speak no more.
Hashtag say less.
Never talk to me again.
Let's say, I feel like Penny would be more up to date.
Like we were when we played at my house.
Yeah. This mother tree is. What would you guys like to do?
Is the lava still coming?
The lava would seem to be pushed back and has formed almost a ring around this area.
I did it. I'm the best.
You did nothing. The energy from the mother tree seems to be keeping this lava at bay, forming a protective barrier against intrusion from any kind of enemy.
Yeah, but Carlo taking over goes, I did it. I'm the best.
Carlo dies.
Finally.
Well, where does he know when he dies? Is he accepted to the rest of the Loxodons? That's the goal. Be a success.
So that's a,
No.
No, Carlos still will.
he came back.
He was again.
So you guys are in this lit area with the people you don't really know. Is there anything you want to do with the Hund at all?
I think
Turin, their leader, comes up to you, pal, recognizing you as leader, as the only one who really knows his name and talked to him.
That was the leader.
Bows down to you. Says, "Thank you for saving our guardian. Thank you for saving some of us in the fire. But now we must rebuild, and we have finally can do so."
Probably bows his head back and says, "Thank you for guarding and watching over the time your people." Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
As you bow back to him, you notice something in the sword.
I'll fix it up and looks at it, like Link pulls a thing out of the chest in Zelda.
What Zelda?
Either.
You're talking about. But go on. As you do so, you notice a new specific thing about your sword has changed. Dot dot dot. I'll text you all later. I don't have it written down in front of me. Or pieces or individual things that I will text you later are now awakened.
Didn't that happen last time?
Oh, they were dormant last time.
They became dormant.
Ah,
Now they are awakened.
can mine be named Phil?
No.
Could they all be called?
Guarding the goddamn glaive.
No, that's already Kyle's.
No, that's they all could be called.
All I know is that Kyle, your sword's name is now Steven.
Shit, I gotta change that.
And
He formally loves you. But I know I actually have like charts written down. It's in my backpack at work right now. I will you all understand what has happened to your individual pieces. Each of you has something. It's mostly your weapons, I believe. Except for Delta, I think it's your tail mace that got changed, but I'll double
Oh
check
god, I
that.
forgot about the tail mace.
Oh yeah.
The pork sword and the tenderizer.
Oh yeah, no, because the tail mace is called Gordon Bennett. So
Gordon Bennett?
yeah.
Gordon Bennett, yeah.
Oh, I don't like that.
The Hund bow to you. They give you a pouch of money.
Oh,
Only about 500 gold, but it's all they have. And they thank you for saving our guardian. We are forever indebted to you. They come up, they lick you on the face, and return to their homes.
Valen wakes up for a brief moment and goes, "You can thank us by naming your two next kids Attila and Clifford," and then goes back to sleep.
Rewind. Nope.
Valen wakes up to play Wonderwall as relief.
After all, you're my Wonderwall. Today is going to be the day where we wake up from the tree. Is there anything else you guys want to do before we end tonight's session?
Level up.
Right.
Actually,
Let's.
You all.
You
do
have
in
said
fact-
we have technically earned one like 2 sessions ago.
Yeah, I know, I lied. You all do, in fact, level up.
Yay.
Class. Triple class.
If you try and triple class, I'll kill you all.
I just want to be a barbarian paladin druid.
No!
You can in your heart, John.
All right.
Story wise. I've said this since the start.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Tell Craig to go home.
Should have heard about it.
All right, everyone say bye, Craig.
Fuck off, Craig.
Ew.